Okay, guys. Today is December 7th, 2022. I am Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. I am here to demonstrate what it looks like to be an attorney in fact, working in the private. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is share my screen. I'm going to share my desktop because I want you guys to see all. Okay. First thing we're going to do, we're going to adr.org. I'm on adr.org. The last video I just made didn't display all of the particular screens that I wanted, so I had to do the video over again. First off, this is adr.org. adr.org is the American Arbitration Association. The American Arbitration Association is an alternative dispute resolution platform. Instead of going up to the family court, instead of going up to the child support court, instead of going up to the criminal court, instead of going up to the civil court, the Supreme Court, all of these different types of court, which are all public courts, you can go to a private court and get a very similar result and action because you have the power as a citizen or a national to choose which forum that you will actually seek your justice in. So I choose the American Arbitration Association. Why? Because if I go to the public court, it's going to take me 2.5 to 3 years to finish a case. Just so you guys know, if I deal with the American Arbitration Association, my entire court case takes 60 days. Now, 60 days is the time that it takes to do just the case. We're talking about appeals. If you want to talk about all this other extra stuff, we're talking 120 days max, in my opinion, based on my research. But am I a bar attorney? No, I am not. I am an attorney in fact. What is the difference between a bar attorney and an attorney in fact? An attorney in fact is a person that has a power of attorney and can represent another person based on that. So if you have a power of attorney, you can represent a person as their attorney in fact if they sign off and allow you to do so. So I am an attorney in fact, and I deal with child support cases. I deal with credit repair. I deal with criminal cases. I deal with civil cases. I deal with immigration issues. I deal with any issue whatsoever that anyone would deal with in court. And I actually can deal with that as a person who basically files the documents for them. Do I represent them? No, I don't. But I can file the documents for them. I am not taking the consequences for anyone's crimes or non-crimes or civil penalties or punishments. I just file paperwork to help them with the case to process it and move on. So if you had traffic infractions, if you caught a DWI, I got one gentleman I'm working with right now who had a DWI. I'm working with him on that. I got a nice woman that I'm dealing with. She is dealing with trying to get support from one of her children's father. I'm dealing with another person. He was terminated from his job due to racism. I'm dealing with child support cases. I'm dealing with credit repair cases and violations. I'm dealing with personal threats. Someone's threatened to kill somebody, and the other person is dealing with emotional distress and trauma. So people are suing people for all kind of different reasons, and I'm the one who files the paperwork. Now, I work with a team of notaries, paralegals, licensed real estate agents, and various other ordained ministers, priests, and we actually form teams to do whatever we have to do administratively to help our clients. So let's go through it slow. Who am I? Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton. I actually, as you see, view my cases. I click on it. Right now, there are no cases to view. I just got this account open today. Case number, status, claimant, respondent, case manager, next event, pending task. I have a full interface where I can find out any information about my cases, my task. I don't have any in here yet, so it's not going to be there. Hearings and conferences, I have a full calendar just like any attorney would. How much does this cost? This is absolutely free for anyone who is educated and knows what to do with this. All right, all open invoices. I have about 45 companies that serve me, and if any one of the companies do any work for any one of these clients, all of the invoices will be put here. And you would see that all of these are due. What if I wanted to file a case? Well, I have to do these 4 steps and it would be done. Upload your demand for arbitration, upload a copy of your arbitration agreement, contract, court order, or whatever else. I can pay the fee and I can send a copy of the filing documents to the parties involved right here. And I can do most of those things from this interface. The rules, the forms, everything. If I want the fees, I click here. It gives me a nice, wonderful chart that I can download if I so chose. And let me show you guys the smallest fee. This is the arbitration fees. Less than $75,000. If you know you have a case and the case is worth less than $75,000, you can actually pay $925 to start it off and $800 to finish it off, and you can have your whole case seen, get a judgment and everything right here in arbitration privately, according to this. You also have all the forms if you wanted forms to download. Let's see, e-discovery master select form. I click on it, look, it's right here. You can click on these forms, you can type abracadabra, you can do whatever you want, and you can finish these forms right here online. So don't ever hesitate to feel like you can't get it done. Outside of the forms, we have the rules. Now, this is for commercial arbitration. This is for construction. This is for consumer arbitration. People who are, buying things from particular places. And, now that you have a relationship between a consumer and someone who's a vendor, there are certain rules that's supposed to be followed specifically. And this is a different type of arbitration form. This and this are connected, but this, I would come here for credit repair. This right here, if I was dealing with child support, custody, anything like that, I would use this, and I would come here as well. So outside of that, we have international dispute resolution. Let's say I had a case that was in the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Guyana, and I'm in America, and there's something that went wrong. I would usually use this forum because I'm in America and that person is somewhere internationally. Yet this arbitration forum would work still. I could take the person to court all the way from here. So just going over these really quickly, these are a few things you could do. If you needed an arbitration clause built for you, you can use this tool here. It will ask you a few questions, you will answer them, and the computer will basically create an arbitration clause for you that you can send to someone. If you wanted some more education on the American Arbitration Association or how to do some particular things, you have an education center here, and you even have scholarships. There are books offered on the American Arbitration Association, how it works, and you can even purchase those books there. If you wanted to change your personal information in the system, you can change it here. So I just wanted you guys to actually see that when you get an account with this place, you are as powerful as an attorney, and you can get anything done that an attorney gets done in the public court here, absolutely just the same. It's a couple of different forms, but this, in my opinion, is way better than NYSEF, which is the New York State e-filing system. I think that's how it is, if that's what it's called. This, to me, this portal is way easier. There's way less complications. You can reach these people easily. They're not rude to you. And it's a very nice, smooth, less complicated experience. Now, I will say this. If you don't have $2,000, that might be another thing for you that you might have to consider. But I'm going to tell you this. It's going to cost you about $300 or more to file in the public. It's going to cost you $2,000 here, but I think your experience here will be fair and just. In my experience in the public court, when I tell you the judge or the magistrate has discretion, that's what they have. They will use their own discretion, forget the evidence, forget everything else that's right there. I don't care if your witnesses are saying whatever. That person has the ability still to make a decision that absolutely had nothing to do with the case. Because of that, that's happened to me so long and so many times, and I see it happen to so many people. I will never, ever go into the public court again voluntarily for any reason. So I just wanted to demonstrate these things to you guys so you will see what's going on. I now have an ability, I can check my own caseload. That's why we have these spreadsheets being set up. We have pending tasks to deal with the case. I can file new cases. I can submit invoices. I can view my calendar. I can run arbitrations, and I am an attorney right now. Be inspired. With that said, guys, I'm going to stop sharing. Thank you once again. I am Lord Ambassador Dr. Michael Alexander Barton, here to give you a little bit of inspiration and show you that it can be done. Do not believe the hype. If you got a girlfriend or a wife in your ear telling you this guy's a scammer and this is not possible, if you're sitting around a bunch of coworkers and they telling you, no, nobody could beat child support. Come on, you know, this is fake. Nobody can do it. Listen, I'm the guy who's showing you live with your own eyes. All things are possible if you just put your mind to it. So if there are any questions, please reach out to me. You can send me email at drmike@godofImagination.com. You can call me at 917-336-0517. And you can reach me on Facebook. I have multiple Facebook pages. Why don't you just look up Michael Alexander Barton? If you do, you can reach me on my regular general Facebook page and, you know, just holla at your boy. Anyway, guys, I hope this did something for you tonight and be inspired.